There are two things that I enjoy in life: Super Smash Brothers and cheating. We've watched some videos before on people that have cheated in video games in funny ways. The ways that they've been caught and the ways that they have used their cheating ways to win big. And sorry, I'm bringing the video up. I'm distracted. This is a story that I've heard before in the past, but I've never actually heard the whole thing about it. I have I've read about it on Smashboards a bit, and I've heard talks of it at some majors, but I've never heard the whole thing. But it is the story of how Melee's biggest cheater got caught. You see, there is a story that exists from way back when. Editor, cut all this. This intro is way too long. This is for Twitch. There's a story from a long time ago of a guy that cheated to win a bunch of Melee tournaments. And I've heard the tale, but I've never heard the actual full thing about it. Yeah, it's a Pichu player. How did it happen? How did he get away with it? What did he do? Let's find out together with this video from Lil Homie with 502,000 views. Oh, good heavens. Good. Oh, my God. Almost a full milli. 500,000, Jesus. Let's find out, shall we? Oh, whoops. I don't think he won anything important. I would say that any win is an important win, wouldn't you? I don't think that only national and super major winners should be allowed to feel good about their accomplishments. I think that is a very short-sighted and narrow way of thinking, chatter.
An up-and-coming Pichu main was defeating top players in his home state of Ohio, but it turned out that
he's winning in Ohio. That might be different.
Everything.
Anybody could win in Ohio. Like
in 2014,
never mind.
A young player had joined the Smash scene. Since Pichu was ranked the third worst character in Melee the year prior, there was something inside him that wanted to take Pichu to the next level. He felt as if Pichu had potential to be far greater than what people think.
He's so cute. I would maul losing to this though. Like in Ultimate, it's different. Because in Ultimate, it's like the whole point is like, oh, it's a joke character, glass cannon. He's supposed to be weak, but he's really strong. This would legitimately piss me off if I paid money and I lost to this thing. How cute it is, how bad it is, you know?
This player would start his journey as a regular tournament attendee, doing practice routines and even making discussion boards and analyzing top players like Hungrybox.
Is this not Insane Carzy Guy? I thought there was a guy on Smashboards named Insane Carzy Guy. That was a Pichu guy from the Midwest.
Doing practice routines and even making discussion boards.
Damn, how many Ohioans are in here? Dude, there's a lot of people from Ohio. That state is populous. There's a lot of people from that hellhole, truly.
And analyzing top players like Hungrybox. At first.
That's why I don't understand why it's like a meme on TikTok, right? Everybody has the like Riz from Ohio Gyat thing, but like it's not like a dead state. I feel like you do that to a dead state because they can't defend themselves. But there's a lot of people in Ohio. But maybe that's part of like the thing is like they're like Ohio mentioned because you see that a lot too, right? When people's states are mentioned and they feel all good.
Everything seemed fine.
Ohio hates itself. It should.
It was a Pichu main that
that's the worst state I've been to, and I've been to a bunch.
Results. Over time, he'd improve, but on several occasions,
why does he have goggles and oh, he's an aviator. He flies planes.
Suspicion.
Never mind, that's cute. That's adorable.
Off. He'd begin to beat top players in Ohio more often than usual at a relatively fast rate.
Ohio worse than Florida? Yes, by a wide margin. Florida has Disney.
Only taking 2 years to start taking sets off players like Sweet, Dempt, and even having close sets with S1 and 4%.
Isn't it crazy that a short period of time is 2 years? You're like, wow, this Pichu started beating our top players after 2 years. What kind of accelerated growth is this? Does he have performance-enhancing drugs? It only took him 2 years to beat the best players in Ohio. Melee is a fucked up game.
Who was top 100 in the world at the time. Normally,
ridiculous.
It's more common to see this when a player uses a high-tier character. All was going well until one day, it was discovered that he had been cheating by modding his Wii, and by inputting a specific button combination, his Pichu would go from low tier to absolutely broken.
Wait, he had a button combination? So if you picked it normally, that's so cool. That's wise. Because if he did it like normally, right, if he just changed Pichu on its own, some top player would be like, all right, fuckhead, and pick Pichu to like troll him, right? They would play Pichu also and then just dunk on him over and over. But by making it so only he had access, he gets to be a very special Pichu with very special properties. I bet more people have done this and we don't know about it.
Today, we'll be talking about the story and the drama, the night of the living Pichu. This is the story of Pichugate, aka Super Pichu.
Is that Elsa, like Frozen Elsa? They said this was 2016, right? Surely that's an ironic Frozen tag. This music is so dramatic. This is so serious. Damn, this dude cites his sources? It's a lot of research to do for a YouTube video. You should just react. The heck? You should just watch other YouTube videos.
In 2014...
Dan Salvato? Oh, is he in here? Do you guys not know Dan Salvato's Melee history? Dan Salvato has been like... I think he was like a Link player, right? Internet Explorer or something? 20XX? He was on the PM team. Yeah. Dan was a big Melee guy until, you know, did his own thing. Just weird seeing him as a source. He's popular, bro.
In 2014, Chaos was a new player that wanted to climb up the ranks in the Midwest and in the world.
Okay.
All with Pichu. He felt as if the character had potential to see far better results, since not many players use Pichu at a serious level. He was
so
a young
he
kid,
cheated?
being around 13 years old when he first joined the scene.
The idea that, like, this character has a lot of stuff it could do. It's better than people think if I mod the game's code. If I go into the game's attributes and put level 99 on everything. That he's really good then.
By ambitions, he set out to be the best Pichu player in the world, looking to cement his legacy.
This is killing me. The idea, like, imagine this in Ultimate, right? Some guy is, like, on Twitter, and he's like, you guys are really underrating Dr. Mario. Dr. Mario has some serious shit that he could do. My Dr. Mario would fuck up anybody in my state. Just wait. I'm going to show you how good he is. And everybody's like, yeah, right, Dr. Mario sucks. And then you go and fight him, and he kills you with up B in one hit. You just die instantly. You're like, oh my god, he was right. His Dr. Mario is different. What a powerful doctor. He just has like amiibo stats. Damn, I didn't know Dr. Mario could do that. The cape just sends you horizontally all the way off the level. Damn, Dr. Mario has some tech.
He set out to be the best Pichu player in the world, looking to cement his legacy.
That's amazing. I want to do that. I literally want to do that.
Beginning of his Smash career,
Please.
Chaos, and like many newcomers,
no way he is the bell thing. We got to get this guy sub so we can stop doing that. I like the video too. I can't stand the subscription. Ding ding. I hate that. Good luck. I'll do it out of pity, bro. That noise, the bell, doo-doo, the boat bell or whatever that is. He got my ass. Yeah, if I ever hear that, I will always subscribe, mostly out of concern. Like, okay, you want it. You went to freeYouTubeGraphics.com and downloaded the subscription bell. Fine, I'll hit the button.
but attended local tournaments and not had much success in the beginning.
Rent his due? I'll put it on this video. Hey, if this goes on YouTube, drop the bell right here. Put that bell up. Editor, drop it right there. Let's see if it moves the needle.
And as you can see, Chaos was rightfully seated low in his first couple years as a Pichu main.
First couple years? Why would anybody get into Smash Brothers?
Meaning that he wasn't a major
This is ridiculous.
majority of players. Especially if he were a ranked player. See, maining Pichu or any low-tier character takes years of hard work and dedication.
Ugh.
The reason Pichu is a low tier is because he tends to die early due to being the lightest in the game, having really bad range, coupled with the fact that he takes self-damage by doing special attacks, forward throws, and forward airs.
Yeah, but he's so cute, though, right? Like, he's so... Come on. Look at that. Look at little brother. Right?
He was intended to be a joke character said by Sakurai himself. Even with all these weaknesses, Chaos wanted to take Pichu to the next level. He was dedicated to learning the ins and outs of Melee itself by recording his own tournament games and even making a Smashboards post detailing HBox's movements in a form of a heat map that showed
That would not help.
where HBox would position himself in high-level matches.
HBox has 8 jumps. HBox can jump 1,000 times. Pichu can only jump once.
By trying to implement techniques the top players use, Chaos would set himself out and travel across the region, taking losses and gaining experiences along the way, which helped in improving his fundamentals and his overall game. Eventually,
I guess there's nobody else that you could like try to copy, right? I would just watch Axe gameplay, right? Why HBox? Come on. HBox has a back air that hits across the stage. Bro, I'm so sick of the Jigglypuff bear propaganda. It's not even that long of a move. It's a normal kick move. Can you guys get over it? It's a normal kick. She puts her thing back there. Now, keep in mind, I have not played Melee in a very long time, and when I do, I play Jigglypuff. But that shit does not feel like it has a lot of range, just to be clear.
start to slowly climb up the ranks, beating players
It's literally 3 times Jigglypuff. She's a fucking balloon, dude. She's full of air. God forbid she pushes her air all out in one spot. Just pff. If it had like an air, like a balloon sound effect, you wouldn't care. You'd be like, oh yeah, she's a balloon. It's okay. But because you think she's like a marshmallow, you get mad about it.
What he often lose to, and with the amount of work that he put in, the results started showing slowly but surely.
Wait. It's not that bad. Oh, well, hold on. Oh, wait. That's a little... that last one is a little big. Well... well... Look at Kirby's. Kirby got bad shoes, bro. Kirby's shoes are kind of fun. That's kind of bad, dude. Kirby needs to get whatever shoes Jigglypuff had. Does Jigglypuff have shoes? No, those are just feet. Take off the shoes, little bro. They're limiters. Coney, this is your book reading moment. Oh, my keyboard did that. I was like, huh? It's the shoes holding him back, bro. His really should go further. That joint goes way further. Wait, I think my keyboard broke. So, do you guys remember a few months ago when I think it was a few months ago, and I spilled Monster on my keyboard, and it didn't create a problem, right? Well, now, sometimes my keyboard will randomly disconnect and reconnect, and when I hit... No, it's still working, okay. If I hit something on the right side of the keyboard, it just comes out like... And it fixes after like 30 minutes. I don't know what it is, but sometimes that happens. But that was my keyboard disconnecting and reconnecting. Why are you drinking Monster? To unleash the beast!
Early. June 26, 2016, ARG2, the second iteration of the Ohio Monthly Series, was on the way, with the tournament having players such as Joey Crizzle, Surfs Up Hail Satan, Chaos himself being present and being regular.
Surfs Up Hail Satan?
Such as Joey Crizzle, Surfs Up Hail Satan, Chaos.
That guy's banned from my tournaments. That guy's scary. I don't want to put that guy in my tournament. That's too scary.
Himself being present and being regulated to the 10th seed, and even 4%. A Jigglypuff player in the top 100 of the world looking to take the tournament win. At Melee tournaments,
it's weird how the top 100 of Melee, like, each year is, like, more and more important, right? Like, the top 100 in Melee today is, like, such a prestigious thing. But the top 100 in Melee in, like, 2015, those guys fucking suck. Who gives a shit? You send any player back to 2015 and they farm everything. People get better so much faster now.
It's a common occurrence that the players are the ones who tend to bring the game setups in order for tournaments to run as smoothly as possible. And one of those players who brought a setup was Chaos himself.
Do you think it's a Slippy thing? You think Slippy, like, I guess it did because everybody was able to grind and, like, change everything, right? I feel like Slippy might make it... Well, no. I was going to say, Slippy also creates this world where, like, you know, the low tiers not even low tiers, but like Donkey Kong gets a lot more practice, right? Because he can play online. But a lot of people quit out on mid tiers and meme characters too.
Hey there, little guy. Croc
Not
Dentist
me. I
World
don't know who you're
Champion
talking to.
Gorlecha.
I don't know who you're
I know
talking
you are
to.
busy
Not me.
watching a video about
It's
a
not
rat
me. I don't
and
know who you're
stuff, and
talking
you are
about.
probably stressed about owing 30
No,
cents for
I don't think
$150.
no.
But you know you could make that back by playing more dentist.
I think we're square, actually. You should go ahead and check back the VOD and the ledger. I think we're about the same. I think I did dock some points, some subs, because chat was being quite rude, actually, and I don't think they fully invested into the like a lot of people said no, right? I offered the bet, and a lot of people said no, so I didn't want to gift 25 because a lot of people didn't engage in the bet. A lot of people said no, and they didn't shake. If everybody said yes, then yeah, of course I would, but thanks, Stan Darsh. Is your name really Stan Darsh? That episode came out in like 2002. We named ourselves on Twitch after a South Park bit in 2002. That's the pizza French fry episode, right? Aspen, yeah. The good episode,
The
yeah.
tournament begins and Chaos goes up against Remix, a fox meme from the same region. After a bit of back and forth arguing on whether to play on Chaos's very own setup or a different setup in the venue, in the end, they decide to play on Chaos's Wii setup. They both sit down, pick their mains, and the game begins.
How does bro get to play on his setup every time? Right? Something's got to be fishy at that point. Somebody should know. If this guy is begging to play on his Wii every single time, somebody should get... You know what I mean? Like, and maybe that's just hindsight or whatever. Like watching a horror movie and telling the person not to go into the basement. But
When the game starts,
he was annoying about it, I think. Well, then I would... Well, no, if it's a local. I was going to say, I would be annoying back. I'd be like, I'm not playing on your setup, dude. But if it's a local, who gives a shit? What is Fox looking at?
Remix feels
he
as if he
backed up.
can't do anything. He tries approaching, and some moves just outright beat his attacks.
Oh my god, dude, that neutral air.
So then,
That
he
shit
changes his style.
Kind of...
Remix
Look at
is
the
just
priority on that,
outright
actually.
His attacks. So he tries approaching, and
Dude, that's a far hit. Huh. Yeah, that hitbox is big, bro.
some moves just outright beat his attacks. So then, he changes his style. Remix now begins to laser camp.
You have
they
to
go
camp,
back
yeah.
and forth and
But then you're at the ledge. Yeah. Dude, it's just neutral air. This dude's playing ultimate. He's just jumping around neutral airing. How this Melee player modified one move and changed his life. It's Nasby playing the neutral air game, bro. Boom. Yup, dive bomb it. That's great. Do it again. Dude, he's neutral airing with nobody else around. That's ridiculous. I would be furious fighting this. How did Pichu neutral air beat Firefox? Didn't even trade. Just straight up beat it. I would be livid. Why is no other Pichu prepared me for this fight? Why is nobody else playing this character? Imagine being these guys and going to nationals being like, dude, there's a Pichu player in my state and he is cracked. And everybody's like, dude, what are you talking about? No, I'm serious. Have you seen Pichu's neutral air? It beats everything. This is ridiculous. He's only neutral. Bro, it's one move. And he still lost. Bro's doc goes silly. No, don't do it again. Don't neutral air. Don't do it to him, Chaos. Oh, no. Bro can't even recover. Bro has difficulty getting the ledge. Uncontested. This would be enough to make me get suspicious. You didn't get the ledge? Without anybody around? Huh. Play Pichu for 2 years, by the way. Melee is such a great game, man. What a sick game. You could play the game for 3 years and still not have complete control of your character. Wow. You know how much I love F-Zero. Always have. Thanks, Fat Cows.
With a 2-1 loss in round 1 of the win.
Wait, he lost with that neutral air. That's unbelievable. I want a video of how Melee's Biggest Cheater lost to Remix 1-2. That's a different video. How did...
bracket.
That's ridiculous.
He'll need to step up his game big time since he's in the losers bracket, which means he's at a huge risk of being eliminated from the whole tournament. Having the eye of the tiger, Chaos does this.
What? Neutral air is even harder. Oh, thank God he beat Surf's Up Hail Satan. Praise God. He is good. Summoning salt posting. Yeah, even the synth hit. The
That's correct. Chaos had managed to defeat 5 different opponents back-to-back, with each score being 2-0.
Convincing everyone in losers to play on his setup. I think it's easier in losers, because in losers people are annoyed and they just want to play. In winners, like, you have to wait a lot between matches. So that makes sense. What's funny to me is imagining him, like, tinkering during the tournament. Like, he loses in winners and he just puts the neutral air up even more. Active frames higher, recovery frames lower, hitbox bigger. Just keep fucking with it, right?
Which means that he beat every single...
He gets to change, like, it's like a roguelike. Every time he dies, he gets to make his Pichu stronger.
Single person that came his way in the best of...
Oh my God, I just invented a godlike platform fighter idea. Holy shit. You play a first to 5 with somebody, but when you lose, you get to pick one of 3 roguelike things. Like, you get to add another jump, or, like, aerials get more priority or something. Oh, rounds? Oh, is that literally a game? Is there a game called Rounds?
Ever losing a single game.
That's
he first beat Coco, a Foxman who was the 4th seed of the bracket. Array, a Marthman who wasn't a top player, but was a respectable Marth nonetheless. Defeated Frecky, John Gonjin.
You do not get Natasha your Underworld Doctor. That is a YouTube ad.
And even managed to defeat Surf.
If that was on Twitch, it would be way more of a pasta.
Who was on the verge of becoming top 10 in Ohio at the time. How is it that a Pichu player who is unranked in Ohio manages to defeat a Puff player using his limited amount of kill setups?
Neutral air. It's dude, the guy, like, seriously, I genuinely, like, I'm making jokes. I genuinely think if I saw a neutral air, if I saw Pichu only doing neutral air over and over and over and over and beating people, I'd be like, check that disc.
Kill setups.
It's Pichu's only good move, but it's not that good. Something's up.
Pichu in the Jigglypuff matchup has to use moves like down air, nair, and up smash. But these are moves that require Pichu to position himself very articulately, since Jigglypuff players are usually in the air.
Here it comes.
Due to Puff having great air mobility that helps her with her back air space.
Dude, that kick doesn't even look that long. That's the crazy thing. Oh, wrong again, streamer. Holy shit. My bad. Jesus, that's like as big as her body.
Spacing.
My bad, y'all.
Which Pichu doesn't have the necessary tools to close out stocks against an airborne Jigglypuff. Which, as you can see from this matchup chart from 2010, Pichu is at a large disadvantage against Jigglypuff. So how is it that
Pichu is at a large disadvantage against everybody.
Pichu is at
that's a whole lot of red. Who does Pichu beat?
Advantage against Jigglypuff. So how is it that a newcomer who just joined the scene in 2014 just suddenly came out of nowhere and started beating all these different players who came from different eras? Nonetheless, after winning the match against Surf's Up, Chaos moves on to face off against Minty, a Foxman who had been pretty consistent in the power rankings each year, with being the 7th best in the state, in addition to being seeded 2nd in the whole tournament. Now the thing is, Minty and Chaos were arguing for some time on whether to play on Chaos's Wii or on another setup. To some people, this was weird. Why was it that there would be constant arguments on where to play tournament matches? Some people didn't think much of it, but a small number of people began to question it little by little.
Yeah.
Once the set began...
Are they really catching on that fast? Oh, he won easy.
Chaos wins the game with the clean 2-0, eliminating the Fox player and sending him home.
Was it Minty?
Chaos managed to 2-0 everyone.
Who was the hero that
he had stepped up his game
that
quite a
popped
bit
the suspicion
and
here?
has now made it to the losers finals, a guaranteed 3rd place finish for Chaos.
Is there a way to do this, like, not on Switches, I guess, but like, I imagine we have the technology now to do this on a Wii without, like, there's probably a USB plug. You just plug that shit into USB and it just, and it changes Pichu forever. Right? Not forever, but, you know. Yeah, the memory card. Yeah. Like, there's probably a way through the memory card to upload your version of Melee. How come that hasn't happened again? Or has it, and we don't know? Imagine if Surf's Up Hail Satan is the hero of this story. Chatter, have you pre-watched? Be honest. Have you seen this movie? This movie came out 6 months ago. So people have
This
seen it.
time, he plays against Joey Chris.
It's very possible on Switches, especially if locals require people to contribute setups. Well, on Switches, I thought you got to do, like, the paperclip thing. I don't think so anymore, right? They took that out, but...
Grizzle, and Ice Climbers main in the losers finals.
Oh, God. Ice Climbers?
Ice Climbers
Bro,
is a
what is
character that
Nana
has the
gonna
ability
do to that
wobble
neutral
the
layer?
opponent, which is essentially an infinite that was a legal move up until the ban
I
in
feel like Nana's gonna get
2018 across
rocked.
the world. But even with having this tool, it wasn't enough for the Icy's main because Chaos would end up beating Joey 3-1. An anonymous Melee player would eventually come out, claiming that something was certainly off. During one of the games against Joey Crizzle, the Pichu main was observed F-smashing on the right side of the stadium during a stage transformation that killed the Icy's main at 18%.
What? Bro, what are you talking about? I can't believe we made a video like this. How did we get to 22 minutes on YouTube? It's a 22-minute video. You could have just made this a short. How Melee's biggest cheater was caught. Pichu forward smash killed at 18. That's all I needed to hear. That's it. Yeah, obviously. That was his ace in the hole. Yeah, like the neutral air wasn't enough. Just he only pops the neutral air, but he's like, damn, I'm on last stock. Last game, last hit against this guy. You just start fucking spamming the forward smash. Whatever. Just keep popping the C-stick. This guy's forward smashing a lot. Why is the Pichu jump? Oh! Popping your ultimate. Last hit at 18%. Imagine getting hit by that. Just imagine being that guy. You're in what? Losers finals? Winner? Yeah, losers finals of a local. You get hit by Pichu forward smash at 18 and you die. And you're like, I know I didn't DI that bad. What direction do you have to be holding to die there?
As said before, Chaos was seated 10th in the bracket, while Joey, well, he was seated number 3 in the entire tournament.
That's funny.
But again, many saw this as an impressive win among the Ohio Smash scene.
All right,
and
yeah,
rightfully
good for
so,
you.
Because this Pichu main was making a win among the Ohio Smash scene.
You guys remember what I said, Insane Carzy guy? There it is. That's the guy. There used to be a guy named Insane Carzy guy on Smashboards that had a Pichu picture and would talk in all caps, and like he like lived the gimmick of being the silly Pikachu guy. I thought this was the same guy.
Rightfully so, because this Pichu main was making waves across the Melee scene. Since he beat Joey Crizzle in the losers finals, he now moves on to grand finals against...
Were Melee players just morons? How did this go on for so long? Why did he die to Pichu F smash at 18? Is he stupid?
The one and only 4%, who is again top of...
You know what it is? You can't criticize Melee. Somebody's like, that's really stupid. Pichu's forward smash shouldn't kill at 18. And they're like, oh, it's the greatest game ever made. No Johns. That's what it is. Yeah. It's that whole no Johns culture. Remember that idolatry we talked about earlier about Melee? How all they do, it's like a cult? That's what it is, man.
100 in the world. If he wins against 4%, this would be one of the biggest upsets in Melee history.
Oh my god. What the fuck?
History.
How did they unlock him? What is his ass doing here? How y'all get Diddy, bro? And Wolf? No, I unlocked Wolf. Wolf, you just got to beat Master Hand 5 times without taking any damage. I got Wolf. I never got Diddy, though.
This is a best of 5, and so the match begins.
Do you guys ever... This is very, this is a weird pivot. But every year at SmashCon, they do the Smashies, and they talk about Smash 64, and it's always like a character I've never seen before on a stage I didn't even know could exist on the hardware. I'm like, wait, what the fuck is that? What? How did he get there? And when? It's very funny. And SmashCon just brazenly shows these clips. They know Nintendo's watching. You know Nintendo is like, Smashies. And then they just see this abomination of their IP. Just this Frankenstein's monster on the N64. It's just, who made that? Don't neutral air. Dude, is it... Okay, is this the real tournament footage, or is he just recorded? Because this is... Did he really neutral air like this? Surely this is not the real footage. Oh my god. Okay, I think this guy just doesn't know. Is it recreated? I don't think this guy knows how to play Pichu. Surely the player at the tournament didn't just do this. Just Nazbying, yeah. It's just SpongeBob. Wait. Is that normal? Maybe that does happen in Melee. Does that just beat rollout? That shouldn't beat rollout, right? Huh. Okay. I was gonna say rollout's pretty, like, yeah. I don't know why jumping rest looks so funny to me. Ledge invincibility? Oh, he was on ledge. Damn. That's a good-ass first message, Cool Rom. Showed up with some heat. Thank you. Jumping rest looks so funny to me because it looks desperate. It looks like you're hitting every button on the controller. The rest! Just, Jigglypuff is not supposed to be doing that. I don't know why that's funny to me. Cool Rom was such a good website before they lost their good games. Dude, I thought Cool Rom was still good. Are they not? I know you can't do GameCube games or Nintendo games. I think Vims is the new... I shouldn't be talking about this. I feel like it's probably against Hoss. They got hit? Dang. Is that... Oh, up smash. I thought he did neutral air. Neutral air. Okay. This is definitely recreated footage. Even in 2015, nobody is doing full jump sing, right? Nobody is doing triple jump sing. Okay, it's recreated. Toph has a great video where he mentions his Pichu and the fact that he didn't get caught because of how insane you would sound saying that you think your opponent must be hacking the game. Maybe I am Smash 4 Ultimate brained, and it's like, we've had our fair share of 0.9 scandals and, like, shit times where stuff was just weird and wrong. That, like, checking the disc is, like, a real thing people do. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I'm thinking of it wrong because it's different, back in the day or whatever. But, this has to be recreated. I think Hacked Pichu needed to be slot 4. Oh, yeah, I thought he had to be green. I think you're right. This was before even UCF? Damn. It's hard to say how hard it would be to notice because it wouldn't have looked like this recreation, which is pretty worthless. Yeah, I was laughing at the neutral air, but actually, if it is just neutral air, like, it's probably just a recreate. Like, he might just be hiding the CPU thing here. Or no, because that's blue, so it's not CPU. This probably is, it's not the real thing, yeah. This neutral air. What's the point of showing this if it isn't the real thing? I think it's an interesting story that deserves to be told, but I know what you're saying. It's hard because, like, when I made my video too, it was like, do I include the MLG footage, which is really shitty and not, like, it's really low quality? And then I did, and it worked out, but it's like, I think it's hard to do. And most people don't care. I mean, this video has 500,000 views. They don't really give a shit, right? Just presentation, yeah. But without being able to see the real thing, I'm just looking at this and fucking 6 neutral airs in a row. I feel like I'm watching those true crime shows that are like, this is a dramatization using actors. These aren't the real people involved in the crime. You know what I mean? Like, this is an actor Pichu.
Game 5. Very close set. Who will take the tournament?
Crazy people didn't catch this, but they did notice this about a 10-second clip link.
Hold on. "10-second clip?
Tricked me. Yeah. Oh, nice shine from Ice.
Oh, was that the .9 off the shine? I don't know what it was.
Closes out the stock.
The one set that I got to watch of Ice.
Oh, Professor Pro. Oh,
They're
wait.
having a little bit of technical difficulties, it sounds like. But the one set that I got to watch of Ice at this tournament was against.
Hey, this isn't pal. You're not supposed to be able to do that.
Will it be Chaos?
All right, back to this. Sorry, we were off this for a while. Back to work. It's just back air versus neutral air. Damn, this chicken pup got rests. We got res, dude. Who's not a cool smasher? Now, why would I tell you that, chatter? Why would I say that? Why would I tell you the not cool smashers who I've interacted with? I'm not going to start any drama. Come on. Come on. Because you're our gossip queen? No, I'm not. Why would you say that?
Chaos loses to 4%, with the score being 3-2. If Chaos had taken the 5th and final game...
There's one guy who has tweeted at me, I forget his name, but he kept telling a story about me going into his hotel room at a Big House event, walking in, farting, and then leaving. And he told this to, like, everybody in his region and a bunch of other people. He told so many people about this without ever talking to me. I didn't realize that my name was being smeared like that for so long. But he told, like, thousands of people that I randomly walked into his hotel room at a tournament, farted loud and hard, and then left. Did you do that? No! I don't fart in public ever. I think it's disgusting and not funny. I've never done that. It's crazy to me that he was in a room. I do remember going into the room. There was a room of like 9 people in there. Why would you think it was me? What a convenient scapegoat. Anyway, I just bring this up to let you know how gossip can ruin somebody's life. So be careful with what you say on the internet.
He would have resetted the bracket for one last best-of-5 set.
It's because I was a Wario player. LOL fart.
But
So
4%
funny.
closed
Good
it
one.
out and took first place, winning the entire tournament.
Dang.
This was a tournament where money was involved. People's hard-earned cash were on the line. A competition to see who was the best.
This is real footage.
In the end, 4%, Chaos, and Joey Crizzle got top 3, the players who won a cash prize for their respective placing. Once the tournament had ended, Chaos was very happy to go home with some extra change in his pocket,
It's like $20.
just by beating everyone
Yeah.
and getting second place. Or so everyone thought he did.
Uh-huh.
After some time, people started becoming even more suspicious in how this Pichu player
Coney, you need to stop having react wars when I have church.
Stop going to church. What the fuck? God will understand. God tells me you don't have to go to church during React Wars. He told me that. I have a special relationship with him that you can't comprehend. He also told me to drop 10 right now. Drop 10 gifties. In his name. Amen. He is so wise.
only having been in the scene for a couple years, came close to beating one of the best best puff mains in the entire world. It was one day when a Melee Fest was planned for all players to come and enjoy some Melee, just to chill and have a great time, when one of the players that happened to show up was Chaos himself, with his own setup. And once again, there was
Is
suspicion
this real footage?
surrounding
Average Smasher apartment.
Chaos not being 100% faithful to the rules of
CRT,
tournament
we
play,
dining room
that
table.
even some members in the
Oh wait, is this a college? This is probably a college.
Ohio scene came up with a plan to steer Chaos away from the room and to take a look at the supposed buried secret. The plan was for some Melee
Music.
players to go to a Sheetz convenience store, which is located nearby,
It sounds like a Five Nights at Freddy's title screen.
and invite Chaos to join the ride. When the group left, those who stayed where all the Melee action was taking place decided to copy Chaos's SD card with
Can you guys stop sheetzing? That place is disgusting.
a separate one, keeping it secured
like a worse
until it was
Wawa.
time to see what was inside. Once everyone came back,
I had the worst meal I've ever had at a Sheetz. It was an awful chicken sandwich.
until it was time
So
to
bad,
see
made
what
me
was
sick.
inside. Once everyone came back, everything seemed normal, even to Chaos. The Melee menu theme playing in the background and controllers being pressed left and right. When it was time to end the Melee Fest, Chaos and others left, but not the newly SD card because it was right in the palm of their hands. It was now
These
time
dudes are running an investigation. They're all Scooby-Doo on this shit.
to reveal what was hiding in plain sight. And then
Open up the
this
code.
video leaked out to the public.
Get on the ledge. Just eat it. Up B as fast as you can, spam it. Okay.
Holy shit.
Wait.
To the average player, nothing seems to be weird, since it's just Pichu using a down tilt to get Falco off stage. But to the experienced individual, the hitbox is 100% modded, in that this down tilt is extended to cover more space.
Okay.
As soon as the video came out, players with the newly copied SD card found out that by inputting a specific button combination and picking the blue colored Pichu palette, the character would
No way you have to pick blue, too. That guy was so smart. Oh my god. You have to be on 4 and put in a special code and be blue. That's... Dude, I can't believe he got caught.
become the now dubbed Super Pichu. When messing around
All this and he still sucked.
with Super Pichu's
I
movement
mean, like, after 2 years, this is still happening. I don't know. I would cheat, too. If I played a game for 2 years in Ohio and I wasn't getting anywhere, fuck it. I'm making Super Jigglypuff. My leg goes the entire length of FD. Deal with that.
and hitboxes, major things were discovered, like his down tilt having increased range, invincibility during his up air animation,
Invincibility?
his weight being changed from 55 to 90, a crazy neutral air hitbox,
There it is. That's my favorite one. Love that neutral air.
lagless moves like his forward air, and forward smash being able to kill at such a low percent.
Oh my god, dude. Holy shit. Imagine DIing that wrong.
It was also discovered that Chaos would ask this question on Smashboards to the creator of the 20XX Hack Pack training mod, Achilles, days before the ARG monthly.
No
But this could just be
way.
a coincidence. A couple days after the Super Pichu discovery, a Reddit post made by Dan Salvato, creator of the 20XX Tournament Edition, not to be confused with the previous Hack Pack,
Wait, Dan did
made
this?
a detailed post surrounding the event and even created a video on the scary ways the tournament melee scene could be faced with hackers in the future.
Dan did that? Dan snitched him out?
Along with the linked playlist that contained footage of Super Pichu winning games against top players in the region. And to be clear, I did watch the videos, but it all came to a sudden stop when something unfortunate came at my way.
What happened?
The thing is, most of the footage that was linked in the Reddit thread used to be viewable, and that anyone who was interested in the topic or the story could watch it, but it is now considered lost. And that during my
Trying to
research
see
make this
some
video,
neutral
I
airs,
tried to get in contact
bro.
with members in the Ohio Melee region who happen to know more about the whole Pichu situation.
Why is Pittsburgh PGH? That's so stupid. That's always pissed me off. Yeah, but I know you're in here. What's up with that?
When one day,
Shut the fuck up. Okay, man. God, you guys are so aggressive up there. Jeez.
it was now gone.
Man, Pittsburgh? Okay, but why can't it just be Pitt? Why is it just the PG? It's so... I don't like that.
But ever
Thank
since
you, Snowflake, for the prime.
asked people in the Ohio region about the
PTB. Yeah, it could be PTB, right? Yeah, PTB is the best one. I try to think of a better one. I can't.
whole Super Pichu situation from actual witnesses, the playlist was all taken
We have Pitt for university and PGH for city. That's stupid.
down, never to be seen ever again. Although
That's
if you try
stupid
going
and
back
your
to the
state
Wayback
sucks.
Machine, you are able to watch the only 2 videos that were archived in the playlist, which is S1 versus Chaos.
Leave them alone. They ain't got shit in Pittsburgh. They got like steel, right? Not that. It's like they named their football team after that. They have like a steel factory, or I don't know.
As well as the one against
And a bell. They have a bell. Oh, that's Philadelphia. Never mind.
Sweet.
That's
Other
even
than that,
worse.
as of this recording, the playlist is now considered to be lost media. Aside from
Damn.
that, Super Pichu would be the first ever recorded case.
We don't
of
have that weak ass bell. That bell's kind of strong, bro. It's got a crack in it, but that shit's been around for like thousands of years. Hold your tongue.
game cheating
Stronger
in
than
the
any
whole
Pittsburgh steel. You
lifespan
know what I'm
of
saying?
Melee's
Like,
release. In the end, Chaos was banned and was required to redistribute his tournament winnings and money matches he had won using the Super Pichu.
by who? Who's gonna enforce that? What are you gonna do? Call the cops? I lost like $30. What are you gonna do about it? Right? I'm not gonna show up and redistribute my winnings. Oh no, you banned me. Who gives a shit? I'm gonna cheat in other games. Because if I get banned from like Apex Legends, who cares? I wasn't playing it anyway. I should find other games to cheat in. When I get banned from the community, I could just travel from community to community. Wait a minute. Yeah. Can you get banned for cheating on Twitch? I'm not kidding. This is a real question. Yes? Really? No way. Are you serious? Why? Why would Twitch care? That would be a very funny series. Me just cheating in various games on Twitch. Brazenly. Right? If I don't do ranked, even if I do, what if I did unranked? If I just like cheat in CSGO, right? VAC ban, but again, I don't care. I'm not playing CSGO anyway.
We all hope that something like this never happens one more time, but we'll never know until that day strikes again. And that is it for the video.
Oh, that's it.
Oh my.
Damn, that's it? So the guy got banned and had to give his money back? That's nothing, bro. What are you going to do? Call the cops? What the fuck? The cops aren't going to care. I'm keeping my money. You can ban me. He might still be around. Just change your tag. Who cares? I still don't know how they got money out of him. Me neither. If it was like a lot, right? If he was winning big shit, maybe, but damn, so the way he got caught is literally just they found his SD card and then Dan Salvato ratted him out. Okay, well, I thought there'd be more of like a mystery to uncover, but they just figured out this guy's. Honestly, dude, he covered his tracks better than some serial killers. I gotta say. Like, people have taken way less precautions with way more serious crimes, right? He literally asked about it on main and forums. Okay, maybe maybe this was his hubris. Maybe this was a little bit too far in not deleting the post. All right, maybe you're right. Okay, never mind. There's a fun video about a wild heist that was a mystery.
Over-dramatized.
Swedish job?